hidden variables theory.
Well, take the hidden variable idea that
These drivers of breakthroughs form a second building block.
Maybe we're all descended from Martians. And those little personal breakthroughs that make life in science so rewarding. For me, I would follow the breakthroughs that were occurring during my early years and think, I'd love to work on that. But I tend to be a little bit distracted because, of course, if there's a breakthrough in another field, I think, well, I want a part of that too. And so my career has been a series of sort of going where the action is. And the reason I say I like to be a theoretical physicist and not an experimental physicist is because theoretical physics moves as fast as the speed of thought. And so I've chased after the great thoughts and the great ideas and the great discoveries. But then at a very personal level, I like to think that I have made my own breakthroughs. Now,
What are some examples?
a very early one goes under the title of the arrow of time. And so this is the familiar experience that the future and the past are very different from each other. But pinning down exactly what the source of that difference is turns out to be remarkably difficult. What is it that breaks that symmetry? It still remains a contentious issue. I like to think that I myself made a contribution to pulling that field together.
And what was that?
It turns out that you can trace the origin of this arrow of time back to the origin of the universe, that the universe was set up, we don't know how, in a rather special state. But putting all that together and bringing in gravitation, which plays a really key role in this, once you include gravitation, you realize that the early universe was actually in a state very far from equilibrium. From the point of view of gravitation, matter would like to be black holes, but it was not black holes in the early stages. Everything was very smoothed out, and it's since become more and more clumpy. So putting gravitation into the picture solved about half of the problem of the origin of the arrow of time.
What are some other